Oh. Hey guys!
Still got it.
We've come here today to tell you that we are quitting YouTube.
We've come to the end
of YouTube. April Fools! Cool.
Is this going up today?
I don't know.
It probably should.
We definitely filmed on April Fools, so
we should make it happen today.
So we wanted to come back with, I feel like anytime people leave a little bit, we come back with
we
a Q&A.
did not anticipate the apocalyptic nature
of what was ahead of us
going
when
on.
we were starting back on.
We had every intention of continuing to make YouTube videos, but unfortunately, we had to make other arrangements.
Yeah.
That included letting over half of our staff work from home.
Yes. Before we even go any further, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe. I promise we are going to get back to making videos. I promise.
We want to so bad.
It's our love. It's the only reason why we are doing what we are doing today, how far we've come
regardless
in our lives.
Of it all,
it's awesome.
It's just something I enjoy.
Yes.
Because of what we've created with Madison and Mallory, sometimes it's difficult to do both and to do both well.
It's a balance, and nobody said we're good at it.
We're human.
Yeah. So we wanted to answer some questions, so we're going to do a Q&A.
And just have a little chit-chat, because I know right now I'm having a lot of thoughts and feelings and emotions. I go back and forth between wanting to consume every piece of news that is out there right now and then not wanting to hear about anything.
Yeah.
And I look to my favorite people on YouTube or just random videos.
Yeah.
Or just whatever.
I've been trying to use some forms of social media as an escape, but it's hard because everywhere you turn, people are talking about it. You're watching this video, we're probably going to talk about it. I mean, I know we are because that's just the reality of what is right now. But
I've been trying to post more stories on Instagram because it kind of gives a little element of like a daily update vlog situation without having to edit and whatever. I'm not updating as much as I want to because on the one hand, I want to tell you guys what I'm doing, what my experience is like, but I don't ever want to come across as insensitive to people who are in a much harder time.
Yeah. I think anybody in this time period where we are right now that you might think is being insensitive, for the most part, you might think is being insensitive, might be trying to distract themselves.
Yeah.
So if they're talking about material things or being not really addressing the whole situation, I think it's a matter of people don't want this to be real right now.
Yeah.
People don't want to be living in this right now. It's terrible, it's awful, and people want a distraction.
People are getting sick and they are dying. Like that is the main reality of it all. But also, people are losing their jobs. People can't make house payments. They can't buy groceries because they are getting laid off. They are not getting income right now. And so like there's just so many levels to it.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's got something going on in their own way, and
just because you take a moment to distract yourself and try to feel good in all this doesn't make you a bad person.
No.
So.
And I know if you guys coming across this video and you don't know us and you're like, oh my gosh, you're not 6 feet apart. Why are you together like that?
That is a good point.
Basically pretty much a family in the sense of we live across the street from each other. We are basically almost in the same house. We come up to our office together. It's just her husband, me, my husband, and our nephew that are in our like houses. And so we are not going anywhere else in
Taking all
public.
precautions.
And we're basically
hand
quarantining
sanitizing.
together.
Yeah. So that's why.
Yeah. And I mean, we're not seeing our parents or the only time we've seen them is from a distance in like a car or
sitting outside 10 feet apart.
Yeah. We haven't been in the same room as them, like
inside
visiting
of a place. Because they say that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay to be outside, super separated. I mean, they say 10 feet because a sneeze can travel 10 feet.
Yeah.
But it is important for social connections and mental health and that kind of thing that you do check in on those people that...
Even if it's just a FaceTime or a video chat.
It's important. This is a hard time emotionally. The anxiety is...
But I think something that... I don't know if I'm just an extra positive person right now, but even though this has been hard and scary and like frustrating because you're ready for it to be over and for not all of these people to get sick, I've realized I'm a pretty positive person because I haven't had a lot of those like depression feelings that I feel like some people do have right now, and which is kind of weird for me because I'm very likely to be anxious and depressed and have a physical emotion
up to it. You were consuming a lot of articles and news stuff.
I was freaking out over it.
I was like, stop reading about it. It's gonna be okay.
It's not as bad as what they're making it.
And now I
switched.
have my TV app pulled up watching news when I wake up, while I'm eating breakfast, while I'm in the shower. I have it playing over the radio in my car while I've been up here steaming and measuring clothes. I have it pulled up on my laptop. And then I just have moments where I'm like, they're saying the same thing over and over again. Nothing is changing. Nothing is different. It's all the same. I think
that's why I've gone opposite, because leading up to it, it was new things coming out. Like, this is what they found out about it. This is how it's, you can get it. This is where it is currently, where it's spreading to. And like, there was so much different information leading up to it. And now that it just feels like the same, and I'm just like listening to it and dwelling on it too much is, I think, what makes me upset, distracting myself, and while still maintaining all of the things, being safe, washing hands, and I'm obviously not forgetting about it, but giving myself a little bit of distance from the news and everything is a little bit helpful. I still wake up every morning and I look up on all the news articles and see what the updates are, see how many cases. I'm still there. I'm just trying not to do it 24/7.
I just scratched my face, and it's like, it's so hard not to touch your face, but that is what I've heard is the biggest thing.
In the beginning of the video, I definitely did thumb to nose to like scratch, and I was like, it happens.
You got to try your hardest, but it's hard. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna answer and do some questions and just chat with you guys and just, some questions might be quick answers and some questions might be long answers.
Some might have to do with what's going on, some may not.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about it all in this video, but I also want to have a couple of little distractions and stuff. So I'm not going to keep touching my face, but right now there is a hair across my face, so I'm trying to like use the edges of my hair to
it's still.
You see it? Don't touch your friends' faces right now.
I didn't touch your face. I just grabbed the hair. Okay, listen.
I could feel it all across
This is a good one, all right? Okay. I feel like it's relevant.
Also, if we have any, not comical things about the situation, but more like relatable things on things that we're doing because we're so isolated right now, I promise we're not insensitive to what's going on. There are definitely some common things that people are doing right now that are kind of funny and relatable.
But I mean, did you not just hear about how much I can't stop watching the news and how much anxiety I have?
I saw a question, so I'm gonna get to it.
Why don't y'all show your husband and family? You want privacy, we totally understand, or they don't want to. I mean, we never get a day in the life or vlogs, like full vlogs. So for us, I think we've kind of always just had the approach of, we wanted to be on YouTube and make these videos and stuff. They didn't necessarily sign up for that. Yeah. And while sometimes they are in it a little bit, if they're not making an effort to be in it, I don't want to force them.
That's how I am. Like, I know if I put the camera on Matt, he would talk and he would be fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. I don't want to force it on him.
And then also I do have a lot of elements of privacy. Yeah. Sometimes I'm uncomfortable by the level that people put out there. I think there's a little bit of this feeling of like, when you put it all out there, you don't have anything that's just for you.
Yeah.
I just don't want to give all of that out.
Also, I think because I'm not a very social butterfly, I tend to, when I'm at home, want to be at home.
Yeah,
and you might be like, well, how do you do stories and TikToks and all this stuff? Because that is like 30 seconds of me being like, okay, I'm going to be on camera for this 20 or 30 seconds. But like committing to like vlogging and pulling out a camera all day
Saturday,
is
Sunday,
harder.
and Monday I did some stories, and then yesterday I didn't do any.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. I'm going to read one. Well, we'll go back and forth between the story questions and the
I love that someone noticed that Ross was creeping on my shirt.
Yeah.
Marsha.
Ruby97 said, thinking about going any crazy colors during isolation.
I've already put rose gold shampoos on my hair, purple shampoos
I got blue
on my
ready
hair.
for her.
Yeah, I'm thinking
because I can't do my hair crazy colors. Now, I definitely did buy a box dye. Whether I use it or not is to be known.
You need to talk to Misty about it.
I might, but
you need
it's kind of hard to get to like the beauty stores right now.
But
and
also,
I don't know
there's
if she
nothing
can...
wrong with your color.
I know, you don't... It's not that my color's not. I like it darker and it starts to get lighter.
I like it this color.
It gets lighter.
I don't like it darker.
I like it darker.
I don't like it darker.
Okay, it's not your hair. So I thought about that and I toyed around with bangs because people have been cutting bangs and I'm like, let's just toy around with it. So I grabbed some extensions and cut the extensions. They were just terrible. I don't think I'm meant for bangs, but I mean, some people rock them and I'm really jealous because I think they're really fun and they can be really edgy and like, but I just don't think I can rock bangs. So no crazy hair changes, I don't think. Oh wait, I have one to follow up with that one. You ready for it? It's for you. It's just for you.
Okay.
Tracy, have you ever thought about going brunette like Stefanie?
No. I've never thought about it ever. You know what? The only thing I think I would do is like a tinting conditioner, like the Caricolor Conditioner, which is the rose gold one I use.
Yeah.
But they've got one called Mocha. Thought about it. The bottle's $22, and it's like, if I get it and I don't like it, it's like, ugh. I just spent $22 on something that I don't really want to use. But I could give it to you.
True.
Because, like, it's just a color depositing, like...
It'll just, like,
enhance.
make it...
I also love the smell of that stuff.
I can't remember what it smells like. Woof. I also have pink hair dye that you can have. I have pink and blue that you can have.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So you can just go crazy, because I'm not going blonde anytime soon.
Yeah, not.
I can't. It'd take too long.
Yeah. Someone asked where we got the name Madison and Mallory. I just itched my nose. I'm sorry. And that's another reason I don't want to make videos right now, because okay, I want to make videos, but I'm scared of what people are going to say during this time, because everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to come for you. Alexis Michaela said, where'd you guys get the Madison and Mallory name? I'm a new fan, so I've probably missed it. It's funny. I met one of my neighbors the other day. A package of hers had been delivered to my house, and we texted her.
That happened a couple weeks ago, though. Y'all like gave it back to her.
Well, she came and picked it up.
Yeah.
Because we texted her, and she said she'd been out of town and that she could come get it the next day. Yeah. Walking some hamburger buns across the street to Steph the other day, and she was outside with her husband and kid, and I was like, yeah, we get packages a lot because we have an online store. Like, I kind of knew what to do as far as, like, look for a phone number and stuff and, like, figure it out. And she's like, oh, what is
I didn't know how the conversation happened with that.
Yeah, she was like, what's it called? I was like, it's called Madison and Mallory. And her husband was like, are you Madison? Is that Mallory?
Everyone thinks that's
our
name.
And I was like, no, I'm Tracy, she's Stefanie, but it's a whole thing. Yeah. And if you don't know...
I wish I could still find the notebook where we were, like, writing all the names down.
Yeah.
Because we had a straight-up notebook of names that we liked.
Somewhere in here. Madison was a name I always liked. TBH because of Splash, because Daryl, Hannah I think's her name, picked Madison as her human name because her mermaid name made all the TVs break because she's like a dolphin-y sound. Yeah. I liked Madison. Steph always liked the name Mallory, like if we ever had kids or whatever. Yeah.
But also we thought that Madison sounded kind of like chic and like put together, and Mallory kind of sounded like a fun, edgy, like maybe even boho kind of vibe. And so it gave us this feeling of like we wanted our store to be not just one narrow style, but just kind of fun pieces for every girl. Yeah. And those names felt like...
They kind of embodied that.
Yeah, so...
And we just like with our YouTube channel, Eleventhgorgeous, like we never wanted it to be Tracy and Stefanie, because like, I like my name, but I don't see it as like...
brand.
Yeah. And it just wasn't, it just didn't feel right.
But also, while I like attention, I don't know, my name being attached to something just feels like so, I don't know, about me. Yeah. And while the store is ours, and I mean, you can tell on the website, it's not about us. Like, we're a whole team of people now. Yeah. And so I think it's fun to just create something different. But our tops are from there.
Yeah, they are.
You can snag them up.
I'll stand up. I really like this one. This is the first time I've worn it.
It's real cute.
It's real cute. Not crop, because like that's my bits.
Her bits and bobs.
I think this is an MG top, so it's a slightly more relaxed body, but I really like it. Yeah. It's cute.
Mine's like a fun little star one, and I said before we were getting started, I said it's so soft it feels like I could lounge in it. It's like a loungewear, oversized one that you could like tie up in a little knot, tuck it in, and it is soft, like buttery, yummy soft. Like you could wear it out, you could lounge in it. If you see us looking down, we're like pre-looking for questions. Yeah. Ariel's wife said, "What is your fave food right now?" Well, it's a big topic because we've been snacky.
So much Hamburger Helper. And Bucky and I have not eaten Hamburger Helper in years.
Same. I've only had one.
But it's like, oh my gosh, I've had 4 boxes. Tonight we're gonna have steak.
What'd you have last night?
Cereal. Bucky was too tired.
I had thin crust pizza, it was good.
Shoot. He was too tired to cook, and I just, like, I didn't want to, so we just had cereal. It was delicious.
And crisp
Watched Parks and Rec.
But I also made brownies. The brookies. They're like cookie brownies.
Follow us on TikTok. We're having a good time over there. Steph showed her brownie making abilities.
Tracy pretended to eat an oatmeal cream pie a la Kourtney Kardashian, but she actually ended up eating it.
Oh my god, I've been sleeping on oatmeal cream pies. That's another favorite. They're so good.
I had the realization when I put the TikTok last night. I was like, our last 2, and you can even see it in the the little screen grabs of the first thing. It's food. It's like you going like, and it's me going like. Yeah. All about the food.
Oh, this is good. Amanda Nicole says, what have you been doing while social distancing? Any redecorating or fun games you're playing? I'm trying to get my hands on a Switch. She has one.
I was like, I'm so happy that I already had one, because now I don't have to.
Heather then found one in town and went and picked it up. Yeah. I want one.
Our sister lives states away, though, so we couldn't have gotten it.
No. I play World of Warcraft, and that is before, during, and after quarantine.
I gotta start playing Animal Crossing actually when I get home, but like I end up not playing it till really late at night. But also what stinks is Animal Crossing is based on the time of day. So if you don't play it until nighttime, the game is nighttime.
Ew. WoW sometimes has that too.
And it's frustrating because like I can see better during the day and it feels, I don't know. So I need to find more time to play it during the day. But if you guys did not know what we've been doing during quarantine, technically we've been working still because we do own Madison Mallory, like we were talking about.
MadisonMallory.com.
Yes.
But we also have a Facebook group. And
all the links.
we're staying, our warehouse is continuing to ship. So us and the husbands and Xander. And we are keeping distance. But I mean, we're pretty much family. So it's like, okay. But
Most of the people that can work from home are working from home, especially the ones that live with other people that have families and stuff, because we want them to keep not only themselves safe, but their families safe and not come up here and go back and forth.
The less like variables as far as like people coming into contact with people and then coming up here, the better. So we try to keep as many people home as possible. Everyone is still being paid, and you know, we made that decision because I mean, we're still able to pretty much work as we were before. We don't have a storefront, so that's not impacted. We're just online.
That being said, if there are companies that you know that are open, do think it's so important for us to support small businesses right now, because you guys ordering from us now is not just, you know, yay, you're ordering from us, but it's helping us to maintain our normal functions around here and be able to pay everyone
employed.
And also it's going to allow us to stay open after this. We may be able to hire more people after this is said and done. So we may be able to employ people that lost their jobs because those companies didn't make it.
Right.
Maybe we can give them a job. So it's important to keep businesses open so that after this is all said and done, we do have places.
Small businesses are the backbone of America.
We do have places for jobs.
You know, you may think that you are just buying a shirt and that's where it stops. But, you know, that shirt came from a vendor who employs people, who gets materials from all kinds of places, other businesses, who we use shipping people like UPS, USPS, FedEx.
We get all of our supplies for shipping from Uline, all of the places. Our packages go out via USPS, and we get our packages in from vendors from UPS. So there's
those are all jobs that, you know, because of what we're doing and you guys supporting our business and shopping with us keeps all of those people, we're not the only ones, but all of those small businesses across America keep those people in jobs, and it's important. So shop small, local. Support your businesses. If you feel safe doing pickup at your local restaurants, you know, you can do that. A lot of them are doing curbside. You can buy gift cards online. I was even telling Steph, like, I want to prepay for a haircut and color, you know, with Misty, who does our hair, because I know that salons can't be open right now. And I don't know if everyone's able to do that, but I think that would be a really awesome thing. I saw a post that said, like, what you can do for me, and it was like, wait for me, like, wait. And you've got all these people that are wanting to cut their hair and color their hair and do all those things, but like, do what you can in this time so that all these businesses will still be there when this is over, so people can have jobs and the economy can survive. And it's a lot.
And you know, we even have a post that we've put up. If you can't monetarily support those businesses, for us, something that you guys can do for us is share with your friends and family about our store. You can, you know, like our posts, join our Facebook group and interact. We have a whole community over there that's not just people shopping for clothes, but people showing each other their outfits, talking about how things fit, and talking about, we even have posts that we talk about our favorite snacks. We talk about, I don't know, our birthday, our favorite shows, what we're reading. So it's not only just a shopping community, it's
just a community,
of friends and family. So we'll have the links below, but just sharing and promoting your favorite small businesses during this time, just to get them more exposure so that other people know about them. That's something you can do that doesn't cost anything and super important.
Just a light one. What's your go-to Starbucks drink? I like iced caramel macchiato or iced Americano.
It's so weird.
Ooh, and a praline latte.
A lot of the times when we're somewhere like Market where we're eating at Starbucks, I like to get just the strawberry refresher, because like a cold of drink.
When we're going to be able to go back to Market.
It's so sad. I love Market so much.
There's so many things I miss.
I know. I'm going to appreciate everything so much harder.
I'm going to appreciate it so hard.
And at the same time, I'm also appreciating how lucky we are now, because things could be so much worse. Like, if you're able to go home and have electricity and have those things that you're still taking for granted, honestly.
That's what Bucky was saying to me the other day. I was just having an upset day, and he was like, you have air conditioning, you have power, you have a bed, you have dogs that love you, just taking stock of the things that, like,
you do have.
Yeah, it's important.
Like we said, there's lots of people out there, maybe some of you guys experiencing totally different situations, and like, our heart goes out to everyone, because this is not easy, and it's definitely not easy if you're experiencing even more than just this upset of everyday life, you
Yeah.
know? Like, there are people that are sick, people without jobs. Just
I told Bucky,
appreciate what you can.
and be careful right now. I know you probably don't think about that, but like, you don't need to get hurt right now. Like,
I know.
Like just accidents and things, because like you don't want to have to go to an emergency room or like a doc in the box type place. Like you don't want to have to go out there because they don't need more patients to treat, and you don't want to expose yourself to
And
that.
they don't need to use any more of their equipment that they're already
Like
short
I
on.
get that like accidents happen and you can't plan whatever, but just
be extra
make,
careful.
if you're using a knife to cut something open.
I told our nephew,
Walking downstairs.
He was cooking for us the other night, and I was like, do not cut yourself. We cannot go anywhere medical.
Yeah.
He was like, huh? And I was like, we can't go anywhere medical.
Yeah, it's scary. Like our parents are having to rearrange doctor's appointments because, you know, you've got to make those choices. Our dad was really sick from October through almost February. He was in the hospital. I don't remember when he got discharged. Was it January something?
He had pneumonia.
Yeah, he had pneumonia.
So he's one of those people that, you know, if he got sick and he got it, it wouldn't be good. So we have to keep him away from. I went to go pick up his medicine the other day, and I was so shocked that they gave me trouble picking up his medicine. They were like, he needs to be here. And I was like, he is not coming up here, and he needs this medicine. Yeah. You guys already okayed it over the phone to him. Right. So give me his medicine.
Yeah. So just keep your family safe. Be careful. Don't
be an advocate for them too.
Yes. Don't let them go out. Like, you know, we're still yelling at our mom people to just, you know, just don't go out if you can help it. Offered to get some things from the grocery store for our mom yesterday. And drop them off because it's just a lot. It's just a lot. But someone had mentioned, you know, how our dad was doing, and he is so much better. Had been on the medicine amiodarone, caused a lot of problems. Basically had amiodarone poisoning, and we've talked about that in a video, like a past Ask EG, but he's finally getting close to that 3-month mark of being off the medication.
He's getting on like the other side of it now.
It's just amazing how sick that medicine made him and how much better he is now.
Like he's gaining weight. He's a different person.
It was very close to being very, very bad.
And that was after the pneumonia was already almost bad. So
right.
Like, he had a rough, 6 months
from
almost?
October until into February. I mean,
4 months-ish.
It was rough. It was hard.
Not good.
Yeah.
He's doing good now, thank God, because we could not,
not during this. It would have been the timing.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Just bad. Have you ever applied to be on Big Brother? No. But, and I'm not sure have we talked about this? Are we allowed to talk about it?
I don't know.
I don't care.
I don't think we signed any kind of NDAs.
No. We were asked to be on The Amazing Race 3 times. The first 2 times, I feel like the first time we got really close.
Like we created the little video. We
still had to kind of
the contract.
Like we had to kind of go through auditions, but it was like I feel like when you get chosen like that, you almost skip one little bitty round.
Yeah.
But then like you have to go through the auditions and go out there and get screened and all that stuff. But we were doing it. It was happening.
Yeah.
We had the calls with the like producer guy, and we
had the contract,
and we were watching like seasons of it, getting ready for it, and then we just realized, you know what? I don't want to die. There was a lot of extreme stuff that is not up my alley.
Yeah, Stefanie
Tracy probably would have done it.
Stefanie was like, if we get to a point where we have to jump out of a helicopter or
I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it.
She was like, I don't think I could do it.
We would lose.
And then my other issue was, you know, we talked to some people that had been on it, and they said, you know, you're just put in very extreme situations to kind of bring out certain emotions.
Yeah.
And Stefanie and
we're sisters. We already know that we're going to fight if we're in like the same room for more than a day.
And I don't need the world to see that. If you have a sister, you know. Our family knows. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
And we were also asked things like, would you be willing to flirt with people to get what you wanted to get further?
Married.
I mean, they talked about us fighting too.
Yeah, it is what you think a reality show is. Are the adventures and stunts and crazy stuff real? Yeah, but there's going to be some added drama that they try to
because they want to make it entertaining. Yeah. And Stefanie and I just felt like we were not in a place that we felt comfortable risking just.
I kind of feel like if it was Big Brother, I probably would have been more apt to say yes. Especially back then.
The idea of being in a house for that potentially 3 months, and if you make it halfway, you've got to stay sequestered. Like, and another thing was
But you're not jumping out of planes.
We were uploading 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I know we could have probably
This was probably around between 2014 and maybe 2016.
Yeah.
Because I think we got asked one more time in 2016.
Yeah, like at VidCon, because we met with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So 2014, 2015 and
And you know
2016.
what?
So all 3
All
year
the
seasons.
people that we interacted with were super nice.
Oh no, I loved. Yeah.
And they there was nothing negative or whatever. It's just Stefanie and I felt too protective of what we had created with our channel that we didn't want to risk that. And ultimately we knew
not
that
a daredevil.
we didn't want to chance it for one opportunity when
Don't get it twisted, the puzzles and the challenges we would have rocked.
Yeah.
If it was just a situation of figuring stuff out, and even roughing it's not a big deal for me.
No.
Like I would have figured it out.
Yeah.
But would I touch snakes and spiders? Maybe. Would I jump out of a plane or
See, if we had the
scuba
opportunity
dive?
where like I could have gone for those really hard things, we could have done it.
Yeah.
But there are times where you don't necessarily get to choose.
No.
You're like, who's going to do this roadblock or whatever, and you're like, I'm going to do it.
And it's
or
just got a
whatever it
riddle
is.
and you don't know what necessarily it is.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, well, you have to jump out of a plane.
And have you ever seen anybody not do it? Because I haven't. I
And
haven't.
they're like, no, I'm not doing it. I'll take a penalty.
So what do they do?
I don't know.
Because of all the seasons I've watched, I've never seen them not do it.
Yeah.
There might be a season where they've done it, where they haven't done it. But
don't know.
everything I've ever seen, they've done it. And no, not unless I was guaranteed the $1 million. Not for a chance. Not for a chance. Guaranteed.
Lucia, maybe, she said tips on or advice on how to ease anxiety during this time. Something that I've been trying to tell myself and other people, like my mom and grandma, is that as scary and bad as things are right now, like we've just got to think about it being temporary.
Yeah.
Because, you know, other countries have gotten over the worst part of it. We're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
We're the greatest country. I've been watching a lot of news. It's not funny.
I know, I'm laughing at you.
I think we're gonna be okay. I don't like to, you know, I've seen a lot of keyboard warriors and like keyboard doctors and couch, you know, all the things for them. Looking at what other countries have done and looking at the past and having all these opinions and stuff, like that's not going to get us through what's happening the second and the future. Like you can't talk about what we should have done in the past. We got to figure out what's going on today, move forward, but also do everything you can.
There's always going to be something we could have done better. You're never going to do it perfectly.
Encourage people to stay home, don't touch your face, wash your hands, hand sanitize, do all the things that you can do to protect yourself and the people that you love.
And don't think for a minute just because you live in a small town that it's not, you know, important to do those things. Because
Right.
I had that feeling starting off. Our town has a lot of cases, and the county.
We were on the list of like I was
Top
watching.
growing.
And they had like 6 states listed.
Yeah.
We were on that
Alabama
list.
was like at 300% growth rate or something like a couple days ago. I don't know how they are today. But I mean, the county just above us, which has like the big airport kind of for the state, I feel like, has a lot of cases. And, you know, a couple of weeks ago, not a couple, it's more like 4, I was in the gym thinking like, oh gosh, what if somebody's sick in here, right? Because this was when it was just barely kind of just trickling out. I was like, no, I live in Alabama. Like I live in Alabama. It's not gonna, you know what I mean? But
we made the decision around March 13th. So it was a Friday, and I was telling everyone at work, I said, hey, I'm going to ask you guys not to go to gyms, not to go to big gatherings, maybe church. You know, like, I need you guys to really consider where you're going and how many people you're coming in contact with. I don't want to risk people here getting sick and stuff like that. That was on that Friday. By that Sunday, we had decided that everyone that could work from home was going to work from home.
And at that point, we made everyone stay home. And if they couldn't work from home, like everyone was still being paid. But if they could work from home, we asked them to work from home. And it was just family up here.
Yeah.
So.
It's temporary. Yeah. It's going to get better. And we just got to take the precautions. And it's going to be okay. And it's a scary time, but we're going to get through it.
Like we've talked about with easing anxiety, focus on the things that you can control right now. Do things that make you happy. For us, I mean, we've been enjoying cooking and eating. I know that's not a good thing for everyone.
But it's good for your mental health if it makes you feel
good. But if it's something, that is not I know that's like not an issue for you know what I mean? Like if it's something that you just want to have your favorite meals right now.
Indulge a little bit in the things that make you feel good.
You know what? I haven't made brownies I don't know how long it's been since I've made brownies.
I'm going to get one after this video.
And I made brownies and I don't feel guilty about it. You know, some people are getting a Nintendo Switch and playing Animal Crossing. Do that.
So weird.
Like things that you can control and can
play
do.
With you?
I don't know how to play yet. Let me figure it out. And then maybe I'll put my friend code down in the description. I don't know anything about it yet. I
Give your
just
tips
started.
and tricks on Animal Crossing down below because Steph needs help and I don't.
I see other people's like setups and stuff and Chelsea's over here talking about building a theme park. I'm like, I have a tent.
I think I have Animal Crossing on like DS or something.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Can I play with people on my DS?
I don't know. I don't think that crosses over to the new...
Does an animal crossover?
Does an animal crossover. Let's see if there's anything else. I feel like This is the longest video in the world, but I don't care. I've seen so many videos be like an hour long lately. Lucy Bartlett 97. Things you started doing during quarantine that you didn't do before, or not very often. Cook and eat the amount of food we've been eating.
Someone asked where I got my Friends t-shirt in the picture. It was from Target. It says Throwback Thursday, and it's got one of the pictures of all the people from like back in the day. It's great, like before Rachel had her nose job and everything. It's good.
I know nothing about Friends, y'all. I'm terrible.
And Sarah Denise said, have either of you thought of being a redhead? I really think y'all could pull it off. I have. I was doing a TikTok filter and it looked pretty good.
I have, but see, now I'm too dark to go like the color. I think I would want to be like a strawberry blonde kind of. And I think I'm too dark because now I would have to go straight like auburn if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But
Well, Spanish Curve says, how do you both look 23?
It's magic. I don't look 23 when I look in the mirror. But I feel 23.
Filters.
Filters.
Queen Bee Alexis said, what's been the hardest part about social distancing? Not being able to go see our mom and grandma and dad and like have dinner over there and just hang out in the living room.
And I know it's gonna, and I don't, how do I say this? When our dad was sick, we got a lot closer, and I feel like it got cut off real fast because of this. So I'm kind of sad because it's like you get on this like swing of things and you want to keep going. So we were having fun going over there and visiting them, and him sitting in the living room and us watching The Office and hanging out and stuff. So I'm ready for that to be able to go hang out with them some more. And also because we were gonna start like going places potentially like with them, and can't visit and definitely can't go anywhere right now.
Lauren said, how do you go about starting your own YouTube channel and boutique? That's what I want to do after college.
Just
I think with anything, it's just research, learn everything you can, jump in, don't accept failure as an option, and just keep going. You know, if you're willing to give up at something, then you're not gonna make it, and that's just got to be your mindset.
We did a lot of Google research. I mean, we had a jewelry store back in 2011, and we still had no idea how to start our clothing store. So
I mean, it was
just a different world back then.
A lot of Googling and research, and just
and if you can go to a market,
I think we should talk about Dreamers a little bit.
Oh no, Dreamers.
Do you want to talk about that and kind of get some? Someone said, how do you feel about Disney being shut down? I know I'm upset. Yeah, so if you guys know, we did a huge collection last year called Dreamers, and it is about fun, bright colored clothes, rompers, dresses, shirts,
rainbow,
shorts,
pastels, tie-dye,
backpacks and accessories and things. And, we have gotten a lot of pieces for this year's collection.
We took last year's collection and we kicked its butt.
Yeah, we were supposed to be at Disney this week.
Shooting it. And we were supposed to shoot it and have it going up in May-ish. We've had to move our trip, and we decided...
We kept pushing it back. So we pushed it to April, then we pushed it to mid-May. And
we've pushed it to May now.
I don't think it's...
But we're not sure that that's...
So my question to you guys is, if you shopped it last year, or if you're even interested in it at all.
Yeah, or if you're just interested in a really fun summer collection, or one that you can buy stuff to go to Disney in the future.
Yeah.
Not currently.
Couple questions. Does it matter if it's shot at Disney? Does it matter to you guys? Because we just don't know if it's going to be feasible to go right now and then still be able to get that collection out for you guys to be able to shop it.
Second is, when we get ready to launch it, it is a bright kind of summery collection, but it is something that if you're going to Disney through October, or even going back in early spring, February, March, I feel like you could wear these things then. Do you care when it's released? Like, should we release it in July, August? Later kind of summer, getting close to fall.
And then the only reason why we don't really want to hold on to it and release it next year is that something with owning a business is, at the end of the year, you've got to report your inventory on hand. So whatever you've got in inventory, you can't deduct that as an expense because it's considered an asset. So for us, and most businesses, they try to reduce
you see
inventory.
The end of year blowouts and stuff.
Yeah, you try to reduce inventory because you want your tax liability to be less. We definitely want to launch it this year, but we want it to make sense for you guys too.
We also don't want to hold it because we want to do another one next year. We want to have more collections.
And there are so many gorgeous pieces in this collection that I'm so excited about that, we have just been, we've been buying since before January.
Yeah, we've been buying since late last year.
We were already looking, and so,
it's so good, guys.
It's so good.
I love this collection.
I think we were shopping in October at that market because we knew we needed it in by February because March was when we were going
We
to
also
shoot
weren't
it.
sure that we weren't going to shoot it in January, February, so we were already shopping like we could be shooting it, which now I'm kind of like, I wish we'd had it
I know,
in.
same.
We could have shot it in January. But then I would kind of be a little bit freaked out because I know that cases could have been happening as early as January, February.
Yeah.
But I wish we had been ahead of it. But still, I wouldn't have released it now.
We could not have known, though, like...
Nobody could have known.
You know, even through February, we didn't see what's happened now, and nobody knew. Nobody.
Yeah. So just let us know down below if you're wanting to shop that collection. Do you care when you shop it? Do you care if it's shot at Disney? We'd still take really fun pictures, because obviously.
And I just want to say this one last little thing about our store and what we do. You know, we love YouTube. We love everything that we've gotten to do. Someone asked like what our greatest accomplishment was together, and you know, I'm really proud of us because we've been working together on YouTube videos since 2009. We went full-time in 2012 with our channel and left our regular jobs for this. You know, there was fear at first, like, what if it doesn't work and we've got to go back to our jobs? That what if? But it was also kind of like, no, we're not going to.
I saw somebody...
That's what we did in 2016. We decided Madison and Mallory is going to be what we have, so that no matter what, if YouTube doesn't work out or something happens with YouTube, we've got this that we have created from the ground up through you guys support us. But it is something that we work very hard at, that we are proud of, that we know YouTube has helped us. But also, we did YouTube. We made the videos.
And it's not like Madison and Mallory is not just some company we slapped our name on, and YouTube.
I've been steaming and measuring clothes every single day for the past almost 3 weeks, so that everyone that works with us can work from home, be safe. You know, this is something that we are going to put our blood, sweat, and tears into because like I said, failure's not an option on the
I know,
like
we've talked about, some people will put their name on a brand and they're the face of the brand, but they're not necessarily behind the brand. Like, I feel like sometimes people get confused and they see that we have this and they think that we neglect YouTube because, I don't know, maybe our store is more profitable and like we don't have to work hard on that, so we're gonna take the easy way out. But it's complete opposite. And I feel like...
I mean, do you feel like it's fair to say and to put out there that, like, we very much have times through YouTube where YouTube, brand deals, those things, more money with less work.
Yes. YouTube...
than what Madison and Mallory is.
Yes.
But we love
and
what
more profitable
created.
Because there's not overhead.
Right. We love what we've created. We've given people jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs that they love, that they're happy to come to.
I want people to know that the reason why we love our store so much is because it is a direct reflection of how hard we work. And it feels like what I'm putting in, I'm getting out, and it's not money.
Yeah.
Because it's not... Having a store is not as profitable as just having a brand deal, or, I mean, it can be. I mean, there's also a situation where you will hear people say that the more you grow, it can be harder because you're also having to hire more people and you're having to buy more inventory, and there is something exciting in creating this business and having customers be so excited to get packages. We've picked out the clothes, modeled, steamed, edited, put it up, and I'm not saying us, we, Madison and Mallory.
Our group, our people.
As a team, and have made something happen that has made somebody happy, and there's just...
And even the joy that our employees have when they work on something together and it's successful.
Yeah. We do a photo shoot, we put up clothes on the website,
when things start selling,
and you hear people in this room go, ooh, we just sold a Mariah top. And we're like, yay! And everyone's excited. It's a different feeling of accomplishment and a different part of our heart that it feels.
Pride in what we've built and the people that have come to be in our work family. And so it hurts a little bit when people make comments of like, it's just they don't understand what it is and the work that goes into it and everything. If you check us out on Madison Mallory on Instagram, you see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. If you are in the Facebook group Madison and Mallory Exclusives, you will see like on the lives that we do and stuff, there's just a lot that we put into it.
I don't ever want people to think that we take it for granted, or that like we take YouTube for granted and that YouTube built everything that is Madison and Mallory, because what I will tell you is if we had set back and just let our YouTube momentum build Madison and Mallory. I love our YouTube and you guys are great and we have a good audience, but it's still not enough to grow business on its own unless you put hard work and dedication behind it. There are so many people that shop our store that don't even
space again.
That don't even know we have a YouTube channel. Hold on.
Not to say, people that don't even know.
Yeah, people that don't know that we have a YouTube channel. And I just, what I challenge everyone to do is to not treat everyone on YouTube the same and think that everyone on YouTube is on here just to make money or just to use YouTube to leverage something else. Because there are people like that, but there are also people that maybe while they were on YouTube, they found something else that was a passion and they wanted to also pursue that.
But I also don't want to demonize the idea of being an entrepreneur
No.
and wanting to create something
But
and have success.
I'm saying,
look at it as inspiration, and look at them as a model for what you could do, you know, when we have questions of people. And this dates back to the first meet and greets we've done, you know, where people are like, I want to have a YouTube channel. How do I do it? And it's like, just do it. Just start it. Try things, figure things out. You know, you're always going to have the people that are going to criticize and have a problem with what you're doing, but a lot of the times it's those that are afraid to try to do what you've done.
And to those people, I also say, and this is something that's been really hard for us, I think for Tracy, definitely for me, somebody else's success is not your failure.
Right.
So just because somebody else is happy and content and doing well, that doesn't mean that you can't.
And it doesn't take away from you or what you want to do. I think a lot of people are threatened by it. Those people that are successful, like, they're not worrying about other people. They're doing their thing and working hard and trying, you know.
And don't think for 1 second that they're not having struggles or that they don't have the days where they feel like they're not going to make it or they're not successful, because even though somebody might be on a different level than you, their view of their success, it's probably similar to yours, and they're probably still critical of themselves.
I look a lot at how we are as to, like, someone like Nick Saban, you know. He talked about how he lets himself enjoy that national championship for like 24 hours, and then after that 24 hours is over, it's the next season. It's, how do we repeat this? How do we grow, you know, do it again? You can't ever be satisfied with that current level. You've always got to be looking ahead, because as soon as you
don't look ahead to other people, because that's where you're gonna
personal growth and goals for yourself. We try not to get frustrated if there's ever a plateau in something, but it's kind of inevitable in everything that you do. But it's what you choose to do to get past that plateau and keep growing. I mean, it's just trying to stay positive, working hard.
When something doesn't work, find something else, figure it out, pivot.
And I also really like the idea of, you know, I've seen it in schools on like little bulletin board things and stuff. It'll be a mirror and it'll have a saying something like, this is the person who is responsible for everything you have in life, or like, you know, your current situation or whatever. Like, and there's a quote that says, you'll either suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And so it's going to be hard and difficult, but you've just got to decide, is it me trying really hard to accomplish something, or is it me not trying and then just being disappointed and having regret that I didn't try to get that
never
thing.
knowing if you're going to get it.
Right.
You could have done it. Who knows?
You know, instead of being upset or negative towards someone else's success, take that energy and put it into something for yourself and try to be successful at something you want to do. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah, but I do have to end it on a light one.
Okay.
If you were boys, what would your names have been? Because I know Tracy had a name because Mom and Dad thought she was a boy.
Too.
Did I?
Yes. You're Christopher.
I was Christopher.
And I'm John Henry. Why is that funny?
Because somebody asked that, and it's funny because our dad was in the military, and I think the military hospitals back then didn't tell you the gender. And I think with me and you, I think they did. No, with you they did, but they couldn't. They did
ultrasounds but didn't tell?
No, they knew, but I think they didn't guarantee or something. Or maybe it was me. It was me that, like, they knew, they told you the gender, but they're like, we can't guarantee that that's...
Oh, well, I don't know, but I was going to be John Henry and she was going to be Christopher.
Did Heather have one?
I don't know.
I could have sworn Heather had one. I don't know.
I could call Mom and ask her, but I don't know if she'll pick up right now. Let's find out.
Hello?
Hi, we have a question. Okay, my name was going to be John Henry if I was a boy, right?
Yeah.
What was Steph's name going to be?
Christopher, I think.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Stephen.
Christopher or Stephen?
Yeah.
Wait, was it Christopher Stephen?
Yes.
Christopher Stephen.
Okay, we're doing a
Did
Q&A.
Heather have a boy name?
Hold on, we're doing a Q&A and someone said if we were boys, what were our names going to be? Did Heather have a boy name?
No, I don't think so.
Was she just
Dad
gonna...
named her, though.
Yeah. Why did you think we were going to be boys?
Every time I got pregnant, I thought it was going to be a boy.
But you just didn't come up with a name for Heather?
Well, I think we talked about girl names, but I don't remember that we talked about boy names.
Well, was John Henry your pick or Dad's pick?
John Henry?
Yeah.
Actually,
That was because you were trying to make Heather mad.
What?
Weren't you trying to make Heather mad?
Because she didn't want a brother.
Because she didn't want a boy?
Yeah, she didn't want a boy.
So it was a...
We called you John Henry the whole time I was pregnant.
Well, okay. And then Steph was just... Who picked Christopher Steven?
Dad?
Steven's in it. You know it's Dad. Because he also picked Stephanie. Because
Yeah.
Steven and
Yeah,
Stephanie.
and then he agreed when he found out it was a girl, or probably going to be a girl, he said he named Stephanie.
Okay.
And
All
Mom's
right.
pick was Danielle.
Yeah, because
Author.
Danielle Steele.
Yeah.
And mine was Lynn because Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dad picked your name too.
Yeah. How
named us.
how
I
is...
called him and I said, hey, because I thought it was going to be a boy. I called him and I said, look, they're telling me I got to pick a name. What are we naming this child? I said, Lynn wants it named after her. He said, how about Tracy Lynn?
Oh, I like
I said,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
We got good names.
Yeah, it was kind of a roundabout way of getting names.
Yeah. How's Nanny feeling today?
She's feeling better. She had the echo.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
The
about that.
ultrasound guy, he said, I don't see anything bad going on here.
That's what they told me.
Good,
That's,
good.
Yeah.
So,
Whenever I
Good.
had
he
mine,
said, now, it does have to go to the cardiologist.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing anything bad.
well, they're taught to diagnose, and when I had mine done, the lady said the same thing. She was like, I don't see anything, it looks good to me, but we'll have to send it to the
official,
cardiologist
yeah.
and she'll have
Yeah.
to confirm.
Yeah,
But
that's what he said.
I mean, they can pretty much tell. I think she got a case of anxiety
Well, make sure she's
Yeah.
eating and drinking.
and dehydration.
We stopped and got her some pancakes and sausage from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I was very careful getting it out of the containers, and I had her microwave it on top of that.
Good.
She ate the most that she's eaten in days.
Good.
She needed some normalcy of something that she
Do you know
used to
just
get.
going to Winn-Dixie last night and shopping for my groceries made it feel a little bit less...
Yeah. Hey, going to
whatever.
the doctor might have helped just because she was out.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me let you
Yeah.
go because we're still filming and
We
we
have
got
to
to
edit it
finish
out.
this. So, okay, that's all. All right, bye.
All right.
Bye.
Well, all right, Christopher Steven.
All right, John Henry.
Gosh.
I can honestly say that probably not everyone had boy names.
Like first and middle.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
picked out.
Yeah.
Picked out.
Not apologizing for it being long. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it provided some lightness and distraction in this time because I know I need it. I think we all need it. And a reminder to stay inside.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, hand sanitize, don't touch your face, FaceTime your people, call your people, and just be careful. Don't get hurt.
And binge watch Tiger King.
Oh my gosh. I think I want to do right now during all of this. I think I want to do more Q&As because I just feel like,
It's a good way to connect.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Maybe we'll start doing one once a week.
Yeah. I
Just
think
to like
so.
talk to you guys. You know what? I don't care if half of our audience doesn't want to watch it. You people that matter, that love us, that
Y'all will watch,
we love,
and
you'll
that's-
watch, and that's the
yeah.
most important thing.
Yeah, we love all of y'all, and thanks for supporting us on our channel through Madison and Mallory, the people who work with us. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, we are so thankful that we can still stay open, have jobs for our people, and
If
they
you
don't have
guys
to worry about
have
it.
any small businesses that you guys own, feel free to share them below.
Shout them out in the comments.
You guys help each other out. I mean,
If there's Instagrams or whatever people can follow,
yeah.
put them down in the
Share,
comments.
share, because this is the most important time to support each other.
Yeah.
And
Come together.
right now,
Be the great country that
over
we
me.
are, but also the world because
Yeah.
this is global.
all right, guys, love you.
Love you.
We'll talk to you
Be
real
careful.
soon.
All right. Bye, guys. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, you can click the video on the right.
And if you missed our preview,
She had practice.
if you missed our previous video, you can click the video on the left.
And if you still haven't subscribed, what are you doing, baby? You can click that circular channel icon and it'll sub you right up.